Good morning, good afternoon, or good night. I'm Farmer Shun, and today I'm going to be helping you guys get your Measurement Master started. So, there are two different levels to the Measurement Master. Level 1 includes being able to recognize units of measurements, including pinch, teaspoon, tablespoon, and cup. To get level 2, you need to be able to identify dry versus wet measuring utensils. Oh, and today we're going to be making a ricotta and chard pizza. So the main difference between a wet versus dry measuring utensil is the design of it. So a liquid measuring cup has a spout, which makes it easier to pull liquids. A dry, I'm just going to use a set of tablespoons for example. You're able to scoop and then level, just like this. The volumes are essentially the same, it's just the design. That's the main difference. So today we're going to be making a really simple and easy yeast dough. The kids love it and it's really simple to make. It's a great way to get them involved in the kitchen because they're going to be using their hands to fold in the dough. But be careful not to overwork it because you don't want a tough dough. So first we're going to start by adding 6 tablespoons of lukewarm water. So next we're going to be adding half a teaspoon of yeast. So I'm going to flip through until I get to my half teaspoon. So I'm going to try to shake it and then level it off. You can use the back of a knife, but I just use my finger because it's really convenient. I'm going to add in my yeast and I'm going to use this and I'm going to give it a nice stir. You can use your finger or whatever utensil you have on hand. Make sure your hands are clean. So we're going to mix it so it's pretty dissolved. So I don't have a dry measuring cup on hand, so I'm just going to use my liquid measuring cup and I'm going to measure off 1 cup of flour. And also with liquids it's easier to get to the line by eyeballing it. I'm going to stop here. I'm going to give it a nice shimmy. And it looks like we're at the 1 cup mark, don't you think? Oh, it's a little over 1 cup on this side. No, I think we're fine. Yeah, we're good. So now we're going to add in our flour. Move this back to the side. And then I'm going to gently start like working in my flour into my yeast. So you want it to form a shaggy dough. And if your mixture comes out a little too wet or too dry, it doesn't hurt to add a little more liquid to help bring it all together. Okay, my flour is looking a little dry, so I'm going to add a touch more water to it. When adding an extra liquid, you want to be careful because once you like work it, you'll see that it's going to get like moist as you start like to fold it. So add just little at a time until your dough comes together. So now I'm doing a kneading technique. I'm using the palm of my hands and pressing in to allow that moisture to really soak up all of the flour. We want a nice, cute little ball, just like this. Isn't it cute? Kind of springs back. Okay, we are back. And as you can tell, my dough ball is a little bit smaller than the one you previously saw. And it's because this makes like for 1 10-inch pizza, but I want to have plenty of room to make my pizza nice and thin because we're going for a thin crust. You don't want a thick crust because if you cook it, it's going to be really hard to make sure it's cooked all the way through, but without like scorching or burning the bottom. So yeah, this is my handy dandy crafty pizza pan, in case you were wondering. So if you don't have a big sheet on hand, I just use like maybe 2 layers of aluminum foil and crimp the edges. Okay, so now we're gonna start. I'm just gonna go in with like my 2 index knuckles. We're gonna make it nice and thin. I'm gonna start adding more knuckles as it gets a little bit bigger. I'm really focusing on the middle because sometimes the middle can get a bit neglected, and then you're gonna have a really doughy center. Yeah, we want it to be nice. And this is really fun to get the kids involved, because I think kids like touching stuff. They like having, you know, their hands. They like feeling important, and this is a very important task. Very fun for the kids. I definitely let my nephews do it. Now I'm just like kind of shaping up my pizza so it looks like a pizza. Well, that worked out. Okay, so now our pizza is spread nice and thin. This one with a little olive oil. Okay, so now that I have my dough all nice spread out with some olive oil on it, I'm gonna add my beautiful rainbow chard that was harvested by us, I think, last week. Still nice. So what you want to do is just like, kids can do this especially, just rip it off into little pieces and spread it along your pizza. Okay, because we're doing a chard and ricotta pizza, I'm just gonna add some ricotta throughout. It's like little nice droplets of it. Ricotta has really nice texture. That's why I like ricotta. And lastly, we're gonna add some mozzarella or any cheese of your choice. Any cheese you have on hand. She is a beauty. It's green. I'm going lightly, so do not slam me for not using a handful of cheese. Like a proud parent. Thank you guys for tuning in and getting your measurement masters back today. Till next time. This is good.